terrific win, but just a great end to a great day. President Brashani's birthday is today. My sister turned 40 today. And then this gentleman over here turned 23 today. So just all around a great birthday present for everybody. First up, I'm a guy that can appreciate development in a process, and Jeff has done a tremendous job with Denver. You can see them, like, from the first time we played them to, them having a lead at our place to, the battle that they gave us for the better part of, about 32 minutes tonight. And so, he's got that, program, moving in a really good direction. But I'm proud of our guys. I thought, and we talked about it a little bit, where there's, and it is what it is. It's great because everybody's on the same page, but there was no shoot around here. We didn't play here last year. And so we've got a lot of new faces that are in this environment, in this arena for the first time. And I thought that had a little bit of an effect on us for the first, 20, 25 minutes. In particular, like Grant and Bowden and even Jarius and Malik, they didn't play a whole bunch, when we were here 3 years ago. And so this was a big victory for us, obviously to win and move on, but to get comfortable in this environment. And towards the end, you started to see some buys in basketball where we got a few stops, and we said we went on a 22-0 run, and that's obviously terrific. Take questions.
Questions for the student athletes?
Coach mentioned the 22-0 run. How do you think that happened?
Yeah, at halftime, we made it a point to up our urgency. Pretty much what we've been saying all year. That's the biggest part of Bison basketball on defense. And that's when we go on our runs, is when we're getting stops and we can get out and push and make plays in the open court. We got guys like Sam that can find open people when we're running like that. So just getting stops, upping our urgency, and then getting out and running.
Do you ever remember going on a 22-0 run in a game before that? I mean, it seemed to go on for a week and a half.
Yeah, honestly, I don't. But, at that point in the game, we were just focused on the next stop, making the next right play on offense. So you don't really notice, I guess. You can feel the momentum a little bit, but Bison basketball is just focusing on the next play.
Sorry, last up with Bison report. Grant, what does Tyree mean to this team? I mean, he just seemed to be your heart and soul during the turnaround.
Yeah, we all love him. Great guy, on and off the court. He showed me a lot, and coming out there with that urgency in the second half on defense really got us going. So, it all started on defense, mainly with him, just picking it up and being the leader he is.
Expand on that a little bit, Grant. Was the run more defensive based or was it offensive based? Or how do you see how it unfolded?
Definitely defensive. We came out with urgency, and that led our spark on offense. We started hitting shots, feeling good. So, definitely defense. So, this next game, hopefully all 40, we keep that urgency.
Do you agree with Coach Richman? So do you agree with Coach Richman that a little uncomfortable to start the game in the new arena, or what? How did that?
It happens. It's basketball, so I don't know. Hopefully I got it all out.
You can disagree with him.
Lack of respect.
Wow.
Hopefully I got it all out.
Mustache got in the way.
Okay.
This question is for either players. This comes from Tim Hill, the Region Summit podcast via Zoom. Sam goes without a field goal, making the first half, and then kickstarts a big run with a layup and thunderous dunk, resulting in you guys winning big. What to say about him that he can forget a quiet first half to lead a much-needed scoring surge?
You look at it, even if he didn't have a field goal in the first half, he was still making plays for other guys. He finished with, it looks like 8 assists. So, he's filling the box sheet, making plays. It might not be putting the ball through the hoop, but he's making key plays for us on the offensive end.
Any other questions for the student athletes?
Well, Rocky, offensively, it took a while to get going for you guys. It looked like it was a bit of a struggle up until you got 12 minutes left. How did you see it? Why wasn't it?
Just settling in, right? New environment, everything like that. I think we played a little bit rushed, especially in the first half. But once we settled down, started playing with more poise, playing with the pass. I think that's when stuff started to go our way.
Rocky, because obviously Tevin came kind of caught up too, but Sam's dunk, was that the jolt? Because that was jarring for us. But was Sam's dunk kind of a jolt that got you guys going?
Yeah. Whenever you have a highlight play like that in the middle of a run, It gets the bench into it, gets the fans into it. So that definitely helps. I know I was on the bench when that happened, and you could just feel the energy lift up.
This question comes again from Tim Hill for Grant. Major question: is your mustache inspired by Rockies?
No. It's not. No.
All right, thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Sorry, I opened the can of worms.
And just a reminder for online, please use the microphone and then raise your hand when you're ready for your next question. Go ahead with questions for Coach.
Coach, Ross, I'll go by his report. What adjustments were made, if any, at halftime, or was it really just about urgency?
You know, it wasn't much at all, honestly. We just talked about some better urgency defensively, and then offensively, just playing basketball. I thought we were rushed. Like play early in the first half. Bowden just goes to make a play without catching the ball. I mean, you got to do one thing at a time, and I don't know. I mean, maybe Grant's right. Maybe there's somewhere in between a little bit, but I do feel like this will be a big benefit to us, moving forward. I mean, obviously that we can move forward. We won the game, but that we're settled in a little bit here.
Mike McFeely, the Forum. How much does it help to have the veteran guys when you're scuffling a little bit like you were and making the mistakes you were, to not panic and not, just fall apart at the seams?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it all comes down to. It really does, and Grant's so talented. But, we talk about a lot in our program about been there, done that, guys, and those three have been there and done it. They've been there and done it in this environment. And so I think that was big. It was big, Rocky hit that shot to start the second half, and it just makes things a little bit easier, especially for the young kids.
This question comes again from Tim Hill, the Region Summit podcast. You guys got a trio of seniors that lifted each other in the second half. Do you have much to say with them? Do you have much to say to them with your sluggish slump to the start of the game, or do they instinctively know how to wake each other up during the game?
Yeah, I mean, I got the guys pretty good at halftime. Just not because I didn't think our effort was there or anything like that, but I just thought, we were worried about the wrong things, worrying about an environment, worrying about circumstances, worrying about things outside of our control. Our success has been built on habits that some of these guys have been doing for 5 years. Everybody on this team has been doing it since June. And that's all we're looking to do when we talk about a process, is to carry that over for 40.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, last one right here.
Coach, noticed you, I don't know if getting after is the right word, but just continuing to work with Bowden kind of throughout the game. His energy level always seems to be so high. Do you sometimes have to harness that a little bit and kind of get it going in the right direction?
I love Bowden. I got Bowden's back.